Hello students, in this video I am going to discuss about the advantages of ADRs. Previously we had discussed about the types of ADRs, unsponsored, sponsored and restricted ADRs. So in this video I am going to discuss about the advantages of ADRs. So how it is benefited to company, how it is benefited to investors. In that way we are going to discuss the advantages of ADRs or the benefits of ADRs or the benefits of investing in ADRs. The first part is benefits to the issuing company. So how the ADRs brings the benefit to the issuing company, one who issues the ADRs, one who issues the securities to the investors in the foreign countries. So the first one is an ADR program can stimulate investor interest, enhance a company's visibility, broaden its shareholders base and increase liquidity. So being an ADR issuer company, it helps, the ADR helps to invest or the stimulate its investment opportunities, or the raising of capital is easy. At the same time it enhances the company's visibility at the international level. So the international investors can invest in your company. For example, if you are the issuing company, you are exposed to the international level market, where you are going to get the investors at the international level by issuing the ADRs to the investors who are in foreign countries. So it helps to enhance companies visibility to the outsiders. At the same time it helps to increase or enhance or elaborate the shareholders base. That means you're going to get the extra number of shareholders at the international level when you issue the ADRs at the international level. Second one is, by enabling a company to tap US equity markets, the ADR offers a new avenue for raising capital, often at highly competitive costs. So it is another important advantages of ADR, which says it provides a new way of raising the fund, right? So if you are if you are in need of certain fund at the international level, ADR is the best way to get the fund, best way to raise the capital from at the international level at a highly competitive cost comparatively any other way of raising the fund. So by enabling a company to tap US equity markets, the ADR offers a new avenue for raising capital. A new avenue stands for what? Avenue is the way, new way of raising the fund. Whatever the fund you're going to raise, this will be the new plan, this will be the new way to raise the fund at the international level, because you are not going to get the investor, that is US investors or the foreign investors, directly to invest in your company. When you go through the ADRs, when you use the ADR securities, it will be very easier to get the investment from the American investors or the US investors. Next one is, ADRs provides an easy way for US employees of non-US companies to invest in their company's employee stock purchase plans. So ADR means what? ADR is the investing in the non-US companies by the US investors, right? So when you are in, for example, if you are the US worker or the employee, one who working in non-US companies, you can invest in that company's shares or the stocks, because you are working in a non-US company. So non-US company, when you invest in non-US company, that will ultimately will become what? ADRs, right? So you are investing in a company which is not of base of America, right? So you're going to invest in certain company where you're working, which is of non-US base. When you invest, it enables you to invest in non-US companies or to purchase the stocks of non-US companies. So ADRs provides an easy way for US employees. So US employees ಯಾರೆಲ್ಲ ವರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತಾರೋ, ಅಂದರೆ ವರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೋ, ಅಂದರೆ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಕಂಪನೀಸ್ ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಅವರು US ಕಂಪ್ನಿಲಿ ವರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ನಾನ್ US ಎ ಕಂಪನಿ. ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್, ನಾನು ಅಮೇರಿಕನ್ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ, ಅಮೇರಿಕದಲ್ಲಿ ವರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ, ಆದರೆ ಅಮೇರಿಕನ್ ಕಂಪನಿಲಿ ವರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ಫಾರಿನ್ ಅಥವಾ ಇಂಡಿಯನ್ ಕಂಪನೀಸ್ ಒಂದು MNCsಗಳಿರುತ್ತೆ, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಬ್ರಾಂಚಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ವರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದೆ ಅಂತ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಆ ಒಂದು ಕಂಪನಿಯ ಶೇರ್ಸ್ ನಾನು ಪರ್ಚೇಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. ಯಾವ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ? ADRSನ ಮುಖಾಂತರ, ಬೈ ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಇನ್ ADRs, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ADR ಮೇನ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ಸ್ ಫಾರ್ ವಾಟ್? ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಇನ್ non-USA ಕಂಪನೀಸ್ ಸೆಕ್ಯೂರಿಟೀಸ್. ಸೊ ನಾನೇನು ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದೀನಿ, ಈಗ ನನ್ನ ಕಂಪನಿಯ ಸೆಕ್ಯೂರಿಟೀಸ್ ಅವ್ರ ಸ್ಟಾಕ್ಸ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಪರ್ಚೇಸ್ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಇಷ್ಟಪಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಯಾಕಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ನನ್ನ ಕಂಪನಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಏನಾಗ್ತುಂಟು ಇಲ್ಲಿ? non-USA ಬೇಸ್, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಇಂಡಿಯನ್ ಕಂಪನಿ, ಐ ಆಮ್ ವರ್ಕಿಂಗ್ ಇನ್ ಇಂಡಿಯನ್ ಕಂಪನಿ ಬೀಯಿಂಗ್ ಎನ್ ಅಮೇರಿಕನ್ citizen. So by investing, that helps me to purchase the stocks of non-USA companies. Next one is, features such as dividend reinvestment programs can help ensure a continual stream of investment into an issuer's program. So what is a dividend reinvestment program? So under dividend reinvestment program, what happens is the company is not going to pay you dividend. Okay, try to understand. when you have invested in ADRs, the company won't pay. It is up to your decision whether you want to get the dividend or you want to reinvest those dividend. It is completely up to your decision whether you want the dividend or you want to reinvest those dividend into the shares of the companies. So when you when the investor wishes to reinvest their dividend in the shares of underlying securities, so that creates an extra way of raising the fund, extra way of investment to the issuing companies, right? ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲೇನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಉಂಟು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ, ರೀಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅರ್ಥ ಏನು? ಈಗ ಕಂಪನಿ ಎ ಡಿ ಆರ್ ಎಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಅಂತ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಎ ಡಿ ಆರ್ ಎಸ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿರುವಂಥ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಏನು ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ? ಡಿವಿಡೆಂಡ್. ಯು ವಿಲ್ ಗೆಟ್ ದಿ ರಿಟರ್ನ್, ರೈಟ್? ಡಿವಿಡೆಂಡ್ ಬೈ ದಿ ವೇ ಆಫ್ ಡಿವಿಡೆಂಡ್. ಆ ಡಿವಿಡೆಂಡ್ನ ನೀನು ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟರ್ ಆದ ಒಂದು ತೊಗೊಳ್ಬೋದು, ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಅದೇ ಡಿವಿಡೆಂಡ್ ನೀವೇನು ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು? ಪುನಃ ಅದೇ ಕಂಪನಿಯ ಹೊಸ ಶೇರ್ಸ್ ಮೇಲೆ, ಸೆಕ್ಯೂರಿಟೀಸ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. ಸೊ ವೆನ್ ಯು ಡಿಸೈಡ್ ಟು ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ the dividend on the shares or the new shares of the same company, the company gets the another stream of investment. ಒಂದು ಹೊಸದಾಗಿ ಏನು ಫಂಡ್ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ, ಹೊಸ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಾ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? ರೈಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಫಂಡ್. ಎಲ್ಲಿಂದ? ಡಿವಿಡೆಂಡ್ನ ರೀಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದ್ರಿಂದ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಫೀಚರ್ಸ್ ಸಚ್ ಆಸ್ ಡಿವಿಡೆಂಡ್ ರೀಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಎನ್ಶ್ಯೂರ್ ಅ ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂಸ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರೀಮ್ ಆಫ್ ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಇಂಟು ಆ್ಯನ್ ಇಶ್ಯೂವರ್ಸ್ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್. ಇಶ್ಯೂಯಿಂಗ್ ಕಂಪನಿ ಯಾರಿರುತ್ತೋ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಾ ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ನ ಒಂದು ದಾರಿ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ, ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಾ ಒಂದು ಫಂಡ್ ರೈಸ್ ಆಗುವಂಥ ದಾರಿ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ. ಯಾವ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ? ಯಾವಾಗ ನೀವು ಡಿವಿಡೆಂಟನ್ನು ರೀಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿರೋ ಆ ಒಂದು ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟು ಬೆನಿಫಿಟ್ಸ್ ಟು ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟರ್ಸ್. ಸೊ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ಡ್ ದಿ ಬೆನಿಫಿಟ್ಸ್ ವಿಚ್ ಆರ್ ಅವೈಲೇಬಲ್ ಟು ದ ಇಶ್ಯೂಯಿಂಗ್ ಕಂಪನಿ, ರೈಟ್? ಸೊ ನಾವ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಬೆನಿಫಿಟ್ಸ್ ಟು ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟರ್ಸ್. ಇಶ್ಯೂಯಿಂಗ್ ಕಂಪನೀಸ್ಗಳಿಗೆ ಕೆಲವೊಂದಿಷ್ಟು ಬೆನಿಫಿಟ್ಸ್ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ ಔಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಎ ಡಿ ಆರ್ ಎಸ್. ಅದು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೋಜರ್ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ, ಹೊಸದು ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಫಂಡನ್ನು ರೈಸ್ ಮಾಡುವಂಥದ್ದು ರೀತಿ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ, ಜೊತೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಸೆಕ್ಯೂರ್ಡ್ ಒಂದು ವೇ ಆಫ್ ಫಂಡ್ ರೈಸಿಂಗ್ ಒಂದು ಟೆಕ್ನಿಕ್ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ. ಯಾರಿಗೆ? ಇಶ್ಯೂಯಿಂಗ್ ಕಂಪನೀಸ್ಗೆ. ಈಗ ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಉಂಟು? ಬೆನಿಫಿಟ್ಸ್ ಟು ದಿ ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟರ್ಸ್. ಈಗ ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟರ್, ನೀವು ಈಗ ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟರ್ ಸ್ಥಾನದಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಂತ್ಕೊಂಡು ಯೋಚನೆ ಮಾಡಿ, ಯಾವುದೆಲ್ಲ ಬೆನಿಫಿಟ್ಸ್ ನಿಮಗೆ ಸಿಗ್ಬೋದು ಇಫ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ ಇನ್ ಎ ಡಿ ಆರ್ ಎಸ್. ಸೊ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್, ಡೆಪಾಸಿಟ್ ರಿಸಿಪ್ಟ್ಸ್. ದಟ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಅಮೆರಿಕನ್ ಡೆಪಾಸಿಟ್ ರಿಸಿಪ್ಟ್ಸ್. ಡೆಪಾಸಿಟ್ ರಿಸಿಪ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ US securities. So when it is US securities, it is like what? It is, even though it is non-US company securities, it is traded like US securities, like any other securities which are traded in the USA market. So it is very safe to invest in ADRs. So it is one of the benefit to investors that ADRs traded as similar as any other USA based securities in the open market. So it is very safe to invest in ADRs. Next one is deposit receipts are easy to buy and sell. So investors purchase and sells deposit receipts through their USA brokers. So it is very easy to buy and sell those ADRs in the USA market. Okay, so you can take the help of brokers, dealers in order to invest in ADRs, which is very easy and convenient to purchase and convenient to sell in the open market. Next one, third one, deposit receipts are liquid. So liquid in the sense what? It is receipts. When you call it as a security, these ADRs are negotiable instruments that are negotiable in US market. So that can be easily transferable, that can be easily sold, right? So it is very liquid in nature. Whenever you want to convert into cash, convert into money, you can easily convert into money by selling into another investor. So deposit receipts are always liquid in nature. Next one is deposit receipts are global. So why it is at global? Because investors can choose from more than 1,500 different equity depository receipts and several debt deposit receipts from different countries. So at the international level, at the global level, these ADRs are traded. So you have got many options to invest in different securities at the international level. Next is deposit receipts are convenient to own. So why it is convenient to own? Because it is very easy to purchase and sell. At the same time, these ADRs are traded as similarly as USA securities. Even though ADRs are not US securities, but it is are traded as similar to US based securities, and you are going to get the timely dividend. At the same time, you can convert into cash whenever you want. These are the negotiable instruments, and the settlement will be within 3 days. It takes 3 days for the settlement of the investments, settlement of the transaction. So by that way, it is easy to or convenient to own the depository receipts or the American depository receipts. Next one is deposit receipts are very cost effective. So cost effective means what? It is very free to invest it means to say it is very safe to invest. So global custodian takes the safe custody of the deposit receipts. One is the reason for cost effective. At the same time, dividends and other cash distributions are converted into dollars at a competitive foreign exchange rates. So you're going to get the best price for your ADRs when you convert your currency into foreign currency, or when you convert your dividends or the cash, whatever the amount you get out of the ADRs into your currency, you're going to get the at a competitive foreign exchange rates. So it takes, at the same time the transaction or the whatever the dealings takes place, it will be settled almost 3 days of standard settlement days. Within that you're going to get your settlement. So by that you can call it as what, it is very cost effective. So these are the what benefits which are available to the investors. So first one is deposit receipts are US securities because these are traded as similarly as US based securities, even though it is not US based securities. Deposit receipts are easy to buy and sell because you can take the help of dealers or the brokers in order to buy and sell the deposit receipts in the USA market. Next, deposit receipts are liquid because these are the negotiable instruments and it can be converted into cash. Deposit receipts are global. That means you're going to get the plenty of options to invest in. Next one, deposit receipts are convenient to own. You're going to have the very easy convenient way to have the depository receipts or invest in depository receipts. It takes very few days to for the settlement, and at the same time these are very negotiable in nature. Next is deposit receipts are cost effective. So it takes all the dividends and other cash distributions are converted to dollars at a competitive price. At the same time, global custodian takes the keeping charges are eliminated, or whatever the charges that they charge on the keeping of those securities at a safer place, those charges are eliminated, and that will be the very cost effective for the investors as well. So these are the benefits to the investors with the help of ADRs when they invest in ADRs. So we have discussed the advantages or the benefits of ADRs to the investors and the issuing companies. Next video we are going to discuss about disadvantages of ADRs.